Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to Atom RPG and playing hardball. And this is the second alternative part that leads to the ending. So we have encountered the Mycelium here, and we are speaking with General Morozov. And now we are going to explore the, well, possibly peaceful solution. Let's see. Many thanks to Arthur at this point, by the way, for the constant overwatch. So there is, he says, there is a peaceful solution. I was actually thinking that, or my impression was that there was only probably a way where we would give in, yeah, and become part of this Mycelium. But I personally would, of course, prefer what I had said before in the last episode, number 177, I think, where we actually had the violent ending, and, well, and I do feel that they are actually lying, yeah, and their whole plan of putting spores into the water, that certainly doesn't sound like they are giving people a chance, but I personally would prefer to convince them to do this whole thing only on a completely voluntary basis, yeah, and then they can, if they want to be, they can be more efficient, being a Mycelium unification, yeah, and if it's so great, then they will convince people anyway to do it, yeah, and to become part of that. So, but well, so, and here we are at a point, we've been talking, we've been exploring, and now we know about their long-term plan. And Fidel said, I will say something a boy, a naive romanticist would say, but I won't regret it. I don't understand why you would bother saving life on Earth when there will be no one to enjoy it if you succeed. If you take over human minds and make them part of your web, there will be no more thoughts, no more dreams, no more feelings, hopes, emotions. I would rather let Earth burn and be reduced to space dust than endure such a terrible fate. Yeah. Rightly spoken, Fidel. So saying, let's understand, let's be more understanding now. So understanding all the circumstances, it's a valid idea. I already, by the way, I checked this here already. So listen, you mushroom thing, you just want to rule over people, don't ya? But then they say basically, no, the mushroom is only interested in survival. Doesn't want to rule anybody. Doesn't matter. Well, and you know, I mean, it is certainly a valid idea, but they can't. It's also what we can say later on. What we did in the last episode, that it's a terrible plan. Yeah, all in all, because people will resist this. Yeah, so then they are actually wasting resources in a war. Yeah. And so maybe we can understand, we can convince them. So understanding all the circumstances, it's a valid idea. It saddens me, but it is true. The mushroom wants what every single organism wants, survival. Its personality will also dissolve in the process of unification. Yeah, this is also an answer that he says for the phrase when we say, well, and what is the mushroom? Or which mind will survive and what is the mushroom doing and so on. Well, and then we can say here, then there... Oh, well, hold up, let's reach a consensus of some sort. So this here leads us to the thing where we can do the convincing, right? So, we did the speechcraft. There must be another way, I'm sure of it. We said this year, ponder this, will you? Losing their identity is scary for any human. If you start transforming people into parts of your hive mind, those untouched by it will unite to start a war against you, and history will repeat itself again. That also doesn't lead to a solution, to a peaceful solution. We could probably say this year, then there really is no other way. People will never reach a solution for a problem of this magnitude in so little time. Let's say this here first, because speechcraft, there. Success, you really think so? It might be possible, but this is not a good enough reason to stop what we have planned. Well, it should. Different people will have different reactions. Now, okay, now all of these here. So what will you be able to do? You told me there's 30 to 100 years until impact. Your plan is terrible. Even 30 years is more than enough time for civilization, working as a single organism, to reach heights never dreamt of before. You simply lack the ability to imagine what we are capable of. Ah yeah, okay, and then here. Then there really is no other way. People will never reach a solution for a problem of this magnitude in so little time. It's sad, but it's also true. Seriously, Chav, you really gonna do as this thing says? I'm ashamed of you, Bubba. I should have drowned you in that fountain where I used to wash your ass when you were a kid. Yeah, I agree to every word. Yes, just like my child, I, Hexogen, the happy father, agree to become part of the great mushroom mind. Well, Hexogen, you are like you are just saying whatever we say, huh? Just a flag in the wind here. Hexogen turns to us and says in a loud stage whisper, I get it, child. You are trying to pretend to be this thing's ally. Continue lying to its face as I crawl behind the mushroom to stab it in the stem. Yes, from the back. I'll stab it in the back like a modern-day Judas. Oh my. Your eyes, child, they are very serious. You are not actually lying to the mushroom monster. You're really going through with this. Fidel takes 3 steps away from us and enters a combat stance. We quickly figure out that our old friend won't let us betray his values despite our kind intentions. Oh, how I wish you were merely lying to this monster from hell, but your words, they are honest and straightforward. I will not let it happen despite you agreeing to it, my former amigo, even if I have to fight all of you. Unification, mierda! I spit on your unification and I spit twice on your treachery. We are really sad that you are blind to our reasoning, Fidel. Who said that? We are really sad that you are blind to our reasoning, Fidel. I think this is probably something the general would say, huh? Former general turns to us and sighs heavily. We also understand that there may theoretically be other ways of solving the problem our planet has gotten itself into. Therefore, you may leave. Look for alternative solutions. Who knows? Our plan might not be the only one that could save us. And I'm happy. I'm more. I'm happier with this here actually. Hey Shroomy, I'll end your life long before any asteroid arrives. If you won't agree to stop your plot, that is. Come on, ponder this. I will. This doesn't help them. Look for alternative solutions. Who knows? Our plan might not be the only one that could save us. Or let's say just I'll do that. Although like, and ponder this, will you losing the identities? Yeah, let's say this here. But after that it should be, I'll do that as well, right? Ponder this, will you losing the identity is scary for any human. If you start transforming people into parts of your hive mind, those untouched by it will unite to start a war against you, and history will repeat itself again. I think, to speak of role-playing, about our role-playing, I think this is also way more in line with our character, of course, yeah, like reaching a consensus, being smart about things, yeah, and I mean, we don't have a problem with violence if it's necessary, but more like in a self-defense thing. And what I like about this mushroom, that's why I was not entirely convinced that they are evil in that sense, is that you can actually, or you seem to be able to reason with them. So, your statement is logical, but this possibility will not keep us from fulfilling our plan. Oh, and now we are in that loop again. Well, it should. Different people will have different reactions to your unification. You won't fool every single human, then there will be blood. Yes, that might happen. Every action can be countered, but no. The probable hardships ahead won't stop us from making the attempt. Was that hope I just heard in your voice? I thought you operated using logic, not illusions. No need for sophistry. You do not have a plan to stop the catastrophe. We do, it's that simple. Then Well, okay, now then we are here again. Then there really is no other way. People will never reach a solution. Again, we have reached the sad conclusion, but you are free to leave in search of an alternative solution to the asteroid problem. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, we do that. Go now and good luck. Who knows, perhaps... Oh no, you don't. Go away and leave the locals alone with this disgusting thing and its schemes. Over my dead body, I will kill every single one of you. No pasaran. Damn it, Fidel. What? Oh, Fidel? So Fidel... Oh. Oh, and Fidel has the chainsaw. Well. So Fidel goes rogue. That's actually not so good. I think he's going to chop up Julba if he gets a chance. Fortunately, he's our slowest guy, so that's probably, to speak of role-playing, a nice aspect of game design. So there is a chance. There. Everybody has the weapon, yeah. Well then, guys, be aggressive. Fidel, how could you betray us like this? Aggressive. You need to shoot him, unfortunately. I'm not happy with this. There. Well, I mean, we shouldn't throw a grenade, of course. Yeah, now we can't do anything. Oh yeah, very good. Stunned him, very good. Critical. Oh, is he actually... I hope they are not throwing grenades now. They are all getting their weapons. Oh yeah, well. At least we didn't kill him. Ending the turn. Well. 92,000 experience points. Well, I guess... So, I mean... The plan... But I'm not happy with this outcome either, because they didn't really say that... that this would basically, like, that they wouldn't follow their plan. But well, let's grab the stuff just in case. Well, I'm sorry about Fidel. Like, that's certainly not something I wanted for him. And the Vitinsky, yeah, well. Well, actually, like, and it's rifles and shotguns. Well, we are the only one who could use it now. But, oh yeah, now he's overweight, okay. By the way, I do regret that we never really used the shield so much, so it would have been cool to have someone really be a melee guy, the super melee guy. And run in with the shield and stuff. Yeah. You have that. That thing is pretty heavy though. Ah well, but you can carry it. You can still carry it in Julba. Have another rabbit paw for luck. You can be entrusted with the meat. Herbicide. Sweet rolls. You can have this here. Yeah, well. So, and by the way, guys and gals out there, the good news is that I already installed Trudograd and I will experiment with it a little bit in the meantime. But when you see this episode, you should also see that there is here the link. Maybe I can actually manage, you know, like here. You can just put click it there. But by the way, the others, oh yeah, everybody got a nice level there, okay. Well then, I guess we become a crack shot. Oh, what is that? 199, okay. Modifier. Well. 7? By the way, what level do we have now? Level 30. Oh, we got a characteristics point. Well, that is nice. We reached level 30. How many levels did we get? What? 180. What? We got. What? Something is wrong. 168 skill points. So we got a lot of levels all at once. Like 7 levels or something. 6 levels. No, 7, 8 levels all at once. Unbelievable. Well, let's do the dodge for every action point. Master of Thievery. No. Sambo is interesting. But here, in critical situations, your metabolism takes care of itself. You get 10 HP when you lost a third. Don't need that. Here, this here. First Blood. But I also like the Burst Boy. And then we can take certain mindset to shoot someone from so close you'll be bathed in their blood. No debuff on point blank shots. And then focus on target. Make every shot count. Scatter is lower ×2 with burst fire. Yeah, well, we can only get 2 things. So, and this here, well, no, we wanted to have this here, the quick reaction. Yeah, this would make us a total monster. That's good. That's good. Yeah, and we don't need any more dexterity at this point. Survival and regeneration, speechcraft, chance to meet a caravan. But we are swimming in money anyway. Oh yeah, here the crit chance, the hunter. So this is like really nice. This is nice. But we also never really had problems with food. This would be really good as we are really using the crossbow, but being a gun Jesus, going all through here is also not really worthwhile. So I feel that we should go for the quick reaction actually. That seems to be rather good. Sneaking Tiger, Hidden Dragon, a new unarmed combat technique costing 7 action points, 100% chance of causing critical effect. Yeah, the guaranteed. There you go. And then the 10% crit, which leads us to the quick reaction. That's something with which Alexander really rocks. No doubt about that. Well, I feel let's increase actually our stealth. There are so many points. Well, I think like our character build was also rather okay, right? And let's increase our luck a little bit more. We do have the strength to use everything anyway with 8. So let's increase our luck. So the curse of the hardball is broken for sure right now. By the way, does it do anything when we get the maximum? No. Let me just try that. That's actually an excellent opportunity to check out the game. Like if we get new abilities here, if we max out something, the survival. No, nothing. Okay. And the pistols, maybe something like a pistolero or something. No, nothing. There. Automatic firearms? I don't think so, right? But do we have anybody? No, Hexogen wasn't at maximum yet. No, nothing, okay. And the throwing weapons? I think we already tried that, right? Let's do this. Yeah, well, but still, I'm actually not entirely convinced that, well, they didn't really give up the plan to put the spores into the water. And that's what I have a problem with that, actually. Although, like, we know from the other ending, the violent ending, where we destroyed the mushroom and killed the general and everything, that Krasnosameni is just a stagnant place. But, yeah. I mean, still, it is certainly wrong that if people are being forced, basically, to become part of this mushroom mind. And also, we never found out, and no one ever said that it was possible to leave this mind again. Yeah. Can we actually become a super doctor here? What happens there? But I mean, we got a lot of experience points for this ending, so it appears to be an intended ending, huh? Or a preferred ending. Although I'm a bit sad about Fidel. So, well, I guess there's nothing. Or maybe here the technology. Okay, no, nothing. Okay. Then it was just the... Or maybe the melee weapons. Did I do that? But I think Fidel had it right. Let's try this. Because I would expect something due to the fact that we are already at martial arts and we became the... at maximum and we became the martial arts artists. No, we are not. Okay. Well... Yeah, it's fine. So... Okay, well, we became a pretty good guy. So let's max out our throwing weapons. Rifles, shotguns. I'm not going into this other one, actually, I think. Or am I, actually? Let me just check. But we are... Like, I'm not sure what happens with Trudograd if we are keeping our character, actually. Like anything interesting, well, I would go for the automatic weapons, actually. After getting this here. Or maybe rather, we should rather get some survival stuff. Throwing. I wonder what happens if we are already at maximum and get the skill, by the way. Oh, but plus 50% throw distance, so that's actually not so bad. I wonder if this is if the crossbow is actually considered. Well, it is a throwing weapon, but if it's considered throw, because shooting 30%, 50% further away, that is actually excellent. Get the most out of your boom. 30% to fire damage, fire radius. Yeah, well, tinkering. Yeah, but I think like. A good mix of close quarter fighting and shooting, yeah, has actually proven itself. So let's put our rifles at maximum, and then we have to locate points of interest during your travels, avoid common on the global map, and travel faster. Yeah, traveling faster is a great thing. So let's max out this one here, the survival as well. And then let's get the stealth going. So we are stealth master here. There, like that. And then we can increase firearms a little bit more. And then we've got 9 points left. Speechcraft 170. Well, let's put it at 175. 74. Oh well, then let's leave it at 170. 4 points. So we have even numbers. Well, I never cared about gambling too much. Yeah, 2 points. And then it's at 15. so we don't have any irritating numbers. So, well, Exogen. You're also our martial artist. Knowledge of sophisticated slurs. Your first aid needs to go up. Oh crap, I forgot the first aid. But we're already pretty good there, so I guess it's fine. So, Exogen. Let's put your first aid to 120. Stealth to 150. And yeah, we can't entrust our guys with any thrown grenades or anything anyway. Yeah, so let's give him more first aid. Actually, also to 170 maybe, like that, and even more stealth. Let's put him to stealth. There, and then 4 points. The other stuff we don't need with him, maybe like this, like that. And then he's getting a lot of stuff. So then weapon knowledge. There you go. And then he also goes for first blood. And then down here, that's actually also excellent. Is this actually the right? Yeah, there and that. Very nice. Julba is our fatality master. Well, and there are not too many options here anyway. Although being a dog, he would be able to sniff out something. So put this one, the survival to 120, and the rest survival first aid, so he profits more. So this is interesting. So what does he have here? Double damage if the enemy is almost dead to finish off someone. Sequence in battle has been learned. Ah yeah, here. Fast movement. Speed is everything in combat. -1 AP cost on attack. That's great. And here, chance to ignore armor. The throat ripper. That's good. We have already that. Was anything here? 50% protection from explosions and fire. That sounds good. The dog is no longer susceptible to fear. Well, he wasn't really fearful, right? I mean, it happened in the beginning sometimes. Knockdown of running enemy. We were actually a menacing presence, right? Free to dodge. Learned. Yeah, well, and here, HP total. Live Julba. Oh. 2 AP when health falls to half. Pack dog. Dog saboteur. Oh, precise fang. Well, but he rarely missed anybody anyway. Some more survivability would be good though. Yeah, but let's do this here. Chance to ignore armor on the first blood. Let's do that. And then actually, well, maybe the explosion. So for more survivability. Alright, that's Julba. Then Alexander. Yeah, you get the martial arts going. Pistols and SMGs. So I felt that he was actually rather okay, although he goes through ammo like nothing. Oh no, and well, let's keep it like at 165 because he's not so stealthy. Like that. So, and then here he's got the quick reactions. Oh, 50% chance to ignore armor. That's something we can do. Sneak Tiger and Dragon, a new unarmed combat technique costing 7. Yeah, only with bare fists. Not interesting, because we want to rather punch people with our with our really nice... Oh yeah, here. And, oh yeah, great. And I wanted to go here with him. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. We don't get any additional attacks. Oh yeah, duelist. We already have that. Fast hand. -1 AP for pistol attacks. And then the dexterity increase. So he didn't get any more points here, but that's fine. And that's actually a good thing for him. To not use this PPSH. And that way we are also saving quite some ammo, but he can use this GK. No, that should be good. Where does it say? Am I blind? Oh yeah, here. AP cost 3. It's 4, yeah? Okay, yeah. Then he can have 3 shots with it. Or 2 bursts. That should be good. Damage 10. 13. Yeah, okay. So actually... like 2 bursts. With this one he can also do 2 bursts. Yeah, well. Ability tree. So anything else that's interesting for him? Actually not. Oh. Actually yes, Street Fighter, when your ammo runs dry knuckles, knives and blunt objects are your real friends. 50% to base damage in melee, so that's good. You get 10 HP when you lost a third of your health. Yeah. Here, let's give him this here. Then he will be a total beast. Actually, that would have been a good thing for us as well. I didn't... I overlooked that, sort of. Although, no, we didn't have enough points anyway. But that's fine. So, I feel, and I like to check the... Yeah, this was a good... I think that was actually a good build here. We never... After a certain point, we never really had trouble with any skill checks. And for the completionists, that was actually very, very worthwhile. Okay, then. Quick saving, so what is happening? Everybody can push an old man, so General. We are sorry that your friend decided to be aggressive. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not much else to do, right? Or maybe that was something I wanted to try out as well. Can we actually go back up? Oh no, we can't. Oh, where did we come from? No, we were just climbing down. Huh? Oh yeah, well then it's the end. Okay, it's fine. Then we are going here. We reached level 30 and then we go here. So well, then actually I thought there was some form of solution that and that was what I was talking about before, that we would become part of the Mycelium ourselves, but apparently there is no option to do that unless I missed that. So we have actually managed to well, to avoid violence. Actually I prefer that. Now however the problem remains that these guys seem to want to turn the whole area around.
The Mycelium building, as if in a daze. You still can't believe it's all over. The long road has finally ended, and now the only thing left is to turn around and reflect upon the changes your actions have caused to life in the wastes. After becoming a single living organism, the Mycelium Society continued its quest to unite the people of the wastes, using not only its smarts, but also chemical weapons. After poisoning the drinking water and most of the city's supplies, the Mycelium Society quickly overtook Crescent's Nemone. Quickly did its citizens become meager parts of the united fungal mind. Their wealth was used to continue the spread of unity all across the wastes. Without any ideas of how to work with the newly changed Krasnosnamoni and feeling uneasy in a new political climate, a ragtag factory gang broke up. Most of its former members traveled the world looking for new job opportunities. The people of Atrodna could hardly cope with the raids after Dan's gang dispersed. This is why, when some kind people came over, offering humanitarian help and protection, they quickly agreed. Soon after, travelers started noticing something strange about the people of the small village. It was as they all had one mind. A red fighter settlement you founded, unfortunately, didn't last long, since it could not keep up with the neighbors. Gozin fled to the lands of the Gasoline Barons, where he died by falling into an open manhole while drunk.
Oh.
Under the leadership of Maxim Maximovich, the feud that was about to become a full-fledged civil war ended and became nothing but history. The now peaceful community of merchants and guards quickly grew and turned into a much larger trade hub that was always ready to offer honest jobs to the people of the city that grew around it. Haxogen finally decided that he traveled enough for his long life and settled in the great city of Trudograd. There he wrote his first post-war novel, Traveling with My Child. The book was critically acclaimed and quickly became a Wasteland bestseller. Its sequel, Major Hexagen's Last Battle, didn't fare as well. After learning to cope with his dual nature, Alexander quietly deserted the ranks of Atom and went into a lifelong journey across the wastes, looking for adventure and the attention of cuties. Many people remembered him as a traveling strongman, a good friend of children, and a lover of hard booze, who always called his traveling companions weird nicknames like Cho or Bob.
I think he turned out a pretty positive character.
Some travelers say that they saw your dusty figure on the northern tract, traveling alongside several scientists and merchants. Mercenaries, on the other hand, claim they saw you with troops, completing unknown objectives in the deadly wastes. Drunken stalkers, however, swear that you helped them rummage through ancient ruins. There are lots of stories, but which ones are true? Only time will tell.
Well, I personally like the other outcome actually better. Because, you know, now they explicitly said it. I felt it was a little bit unclear, but actually not sufficiently for me to really trust it. And they used chemical weapons, which means they are really forcefully taking people over. So they're basically like the Borg of Star Trek at this point. Yeah, an involuntary takeover of people, and so that's also a form of violence. So they are also sort of dishonest about their scheme. So and so far I feel that Fidel was actually making the right decision there to fight against that. And by the way, there's not necessarily a higher chance for humanity to find a solution about that asteroid, because at some point there will be people who will resist the Mycelium society. So once the Mycelium has spread further, they will come into conflict with the other bigger cities around, and it's also extremely sad that Red Fighter fell to ruins. So I think the other solution, finishing off the Mycelium, is in that regard actually the better one. Yeah. But well, so this is where we end this Let's Play. The next episode, or there will be another video in the end of this one, as with all my Let's Plays, where I'm just talking a little bit about my thoughts about the game. So it's my review after these 100%. Again, I wish to thank you guys for hanging out together, especially Arthur for constantly overlooking the progress. There were a lot of good tips, and well, I feel that we didn't really miss anything. Or what do you think? So I would invite you, if you know anything, to write it into the comments for other players, so the walkthrough aspect of the Let's Play can be fulfilled even further if you think that we missed something. Yeah, and well, I can only say I enjoyed this game really a lot. And well, going into the depth of that opinion and reasoning I will do in this review. Yeah, and as they say here, very special thank you to everybody who supported us on Kickstarter. I also thank these guys for making this one here possible. Yeah, and then we are finishing here. Thank you so much, and if you liked this one, please do click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so never ever miss an episode again. And if you want to share any thoughts, feelings, or further tips and tricks, as always, you're very welcome in the comment section. Please feel free to share what you want, and we are continuing in Trudograd, and you can find the playlist for that game in the video description of this video, and I will. I already I put the link here in the right corner already into this video when we had a look into our inventory over there. Yeah, so anyway, again, thanks. See you next time. Bye bye.